Hey guys, it's Casual Wednesdays on BreedloveTV. Thanks for watching. Tonight we're going to be going over the poll, what age is a good age to start dating, and also we're going to be talking about everything that you girls need to know about Sadie Hawkins dance and how you should ask guys. So let's check it out. So our poll, what age is a good age to start dating? We got 884 votes, and that's a ton of votes. 1% of you said that age 12 and under is a good age to start dating. And so now we kind of know that that's not a good age to start dating because that was only 11 out of the 884 votes. Our most votes was the ages between 13 and 16, and that was 73% of y'all, 646 votes. So that obviously shows that that's probably a good age to start dating. Doesn't mean that it is, but that's the average. And then 26% of you said that 17 and up is a good age to start dating. That was 227 of those votes. So that was a pretty good poll, but now let's get to the good stuff. So the first main thing that I want to go over for you girls is building up your confidence. You just have to be bold and ask the guy that you want. And I know this is really hard at first, and it may take time to build up this confidence inside to go ahead and ask them. But once you've accomplished this step, it's easy from there on out, especially in like the dances to come in the future. The first time that you do it, you'll be like, oh wow, yeah, I can actually do this. And hopefully this will bring pride in yourself, and it will make you happy because now you know that that's a part of the past and it's not a problem anymore for you. So building up confidence is the main thing. It just takes time, but it will work eventually. Now here's some like rules to go by, I guess, for when is a good time to ask guys. And you don't want to ask them too soon, like way before the dance, because it kind of shows that you're too eager. And you don't want to ask them way at the end, like right before the dance, because then the guy that you want to go with has probably already been asked, and you don't want that to happen. So now I'm not going to sit here and lie to you girls that a guy will not say no to you, because some guys might say no. Now this is not the end of the world. I've been said no to before. You just have to take it and like move on. It's not the end of the world. But if a guy says no to you, most of the time it's probably because he is waiting for that girl that he really likes to ask him. And that's fine. So it doesn't really mean that he doesn't like you or doesn't want to go with you. He's just wanting to go with that girl that he really likes, or he's waiting for that girl to ask him. So also, other things that I've seen in the past, guys have said no because they've had a thing, whether people knew it or not. He's had a thing with a girl and he just doesn't want to go with anyone, and that's fine. But if a guy does say no, that's just flat out mean. Like if he just says flat out no, that's really mean, and that just shows that he's a jerk and he's not all what you expected him to be, and he's definitely not what you deserve. So, but that's not what I want you, like, you don't have to be worrying about that because that's very unlikely to happen. So don't worry about that at all. I know it stays in the back of like everyone's mind. I don't want to be said no to, but don't worry about that because that just makes it that much harder to ask people. So now, I know girls love being asked in fun ways. It's a part of homecoming and it's a part of all the fun. As for guys don't really care. They just want to know who they're going with. So if you're that girl that didn't build up the confidence or hasn't built up the confidence in time and it's just a few days before homecoming, it's fine if you just go up to the guy and ask him, hey, do you want to go to homecoming with me? And a guy won't care about that at all. I mean, they don't care how they're asked, so that's not a big problem. So if you find yourself in that situation, don't worry. You can just go up to the guy. You don't have to think about, oh, well, I have to make it in a fun way. Now, there are some fun and clever ways to ask a guy without having to ask him in person. And I'm going to give you some ideas, and this is for the people that just haven't built up their confidence yet, or you're too scared to ask them in person or something like that. So you can write on their car, and my friend was just asked this way, and I mean, it's a pretty fun way. You can write on their car, like, will you go to homecoming with me? Write your name or write your phone number or something. That's a fun way. Also, you can make a cake or any like baked good that says homecoming ? And with your name on it or something, and you can either have one of your friends give it to the guy or somehow deliver it to their house and ring the doorbell, whether you deliver like ding dong ditch 'em or something like that, or like, I don't know, just something like that. One clever way that I thought was pretty cool was one girl was asked to homecoming. We had a test in one of our classes, and the guy went to the teacher and was like, hey, can you add an extra question on this girl's test? And the test was like 50 questions, but her test had 51 questions, and the last question was, will you go to homecoming with me? And it had his name, and I thought that was a really cool way. And then another way, which I did last year, was I made signs and put it like all down like her street. So it was like the first one was like will, and then the second one was like you, and then go to homecoming with me, or ? And then it had my name. So I mean, I liked that one. But there's so many questions that can be asked for Sadie Hawkins dance and how you should ask guys. Just I picked out the main things that I thought you girls would have questions on, what you would need help with, and I hope this helps you girls out. But if you have any questions about it, feel free to ask me. I know some homecomings are pretty soon, so send me the questions and I'll help you out. You can send them on Facebook. I have a new Facebook fan page. There's a link in the description, or you can ask me on Twitter or a message in my YouTube. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe.